Hi guys, this is a gang from the HP Software Cloud and Automation business. I'm Nimish, and with us today we have Munir and we have Andy from UK. Today we want to talk about the latest and greatest announcement from HP Software about its cloud and automation portfolio. Hey Munir, tell us something about the announcement that went out this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first and foremost, we're excited, and the reason we're excited because this means that we within HP Software can provide new capabilities that our customers can leverage and use to make their lives easier and to help them be more successful. And in a nutshell, let me kind of share what the release is all about. The release is all about focusing on how do we effectively consume and for IT to be a broker of cloud services. It focuses on automation as a discipline. How do we effectively roll out automation in this very complex world where the business needs to be agile, IT needs to be agile to support it. And then let me give a quick overview of what is happening in Operations Orchestration 10.0. And in the essence, our key thrust for this release is to enable automation, to be an enabler of an enterprise-wide automation orchestration capability that cuts across organizational groups and also enables more and more users to author automations and orchestration and process automations as well as execute and deploy them. That pretty much covers it from my side.
Okay. Hey Andy, so speaking of automation and cloud, how does this announcement matter to system administrators out there?
Right, yeah. So, as Munir was saying there, you think about this new style of IT that we're referring to. Yesterday's tools just don't cut it for the server sysadmin anymore. You need separate tools for provisioning, for patching, for running and maintaining compliance. Some of them are relatively automated. Others are a little bit more manual in their way, scripted and inside information within the organization. At the same time, you've got tools for the Windows, the Linux platforms, the Unix platforms, and separate tools for physical and virtual. So this just doesn't cut it now. And virtualization has brought new problems. It's brought problems. It's so easy now to create and open up multiple VMs, virtual guests as such. But it's how do you sustain them? Because it's not just about provisioning. It's about ensuring not only provision but they're patched, secure, they're compliant, both regulatory or internal organizational compliance. You need to make sure the software is not only deployed correctly, but it's maintained in that configuration when new updates happen there. So you've got to have this in a single view. And with this release of server automation, we've done a few things that are really exciting to talk about. I haven't got enough time to talk about all of it, of course, today. But the first piece is that we've created a new offering called Server Automation Standard, and it's a self-contained virtual appliance. So the sysadmin can download, be up and running in less than an hour. They can then start looking to provision, patch, ensure compliance, full lifecycle management of the server, both physical and virtual. And one of the other things that we've done, so you think about that for perhaps the small to mid-sized deployments, on the enterprise grade of server automation, we've done some great exciting things as well, but around virtualization management, around accelerated platform support, again, up and running exceptionally quick. And so with this virtualization piece now, if you think about managing a server as a template, this template management piece combined with the traditional policy-based management that server automation's already had built in, really does make it easy to manage both physical and virtual environments using template management, using policy-based, whether you're running running VMware, Hyper-V. It really will make the sysadmin's life a lot easier, so they can concentrate perhaps on what the business is requiring, which is to be more competitive and faster time to value. So, but it's not just about the servers today, right, Nimish? You've got some exciting news, I think, on the databases side, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the database administrators and the middleware administrators get called upon to provide services like provisioning, patching, upgrade, migration, code release, compliance sort of stuff. And all this stuff is manual and it takes a lot of time. It is complex because of the different vendors, different operating systems, different releases, and really puts everybody behind on being on top of patching and being able to respond. And so with database automation, in terms of automating stuff, as Munir mentioned, what we have done is we are providing workflows, and these are workflows that are based on industry standards, vendor suggestions, subject matter expertise, and these workflows really help increase the response time and enforce standards around the ecosystem, right? But with this announcement, the major thing what we have done is we have taken these workflows that can be used for all these different use cases we talked about, and we have with help with Wizards integrated these workflows with the HP IT process automation engine, which is operations orchestration, and the cloud software, which is cloud system automation. And what that means is that when you have IT process automation workflows across the silos, you now have ready to use automation for database and middleware right built in there. And same thing when you're doing service catalogs. And the major benefit to our database administrators is the quick time to value to deliver on a service like database as a service or platform as a service, right? But that's all for today as far as this announcement is concerned. And follow us and get more about this topic on the Grounded in the Cloud blog on the hp.com website and the IT experts community page. And thanks a lot from Nimish, Munir, and Andy.
Thank you. Thanks for hanging out.